Hey, good morning, everyone. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. This broadcast is for demonstration and educational purposes only. I am not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. With that being said, let's get started. Opening bell just rang. YM is dropping like a rock. And we're going to let things settle down here for just a few minutes. Hope everyone had a really nice evening. If you're joining us today, that's the good news. Hallelujah. Let's pull up the Forex Factory. And we don't want any unpleasant surprises with a news report catching us off guard. So let's just take a quick look. You can see my ES on the 30 range. We have a strategy that's just been absolutely crushing it. One of our members, Robert, is up $17,000 in the last 2 weeks trading this ES30 range. And you can see the strategy on the top left. We'll be keeping a close eye on that one today. In fact, I have one of my accounts already set up, copying it. I saw his results and went ahead and I put it on one of my accounts for Apex. So I have this ES30 range being copied. And let's go back to the Forex Factory. I always like to share the strategies that I'm trading with you. So today is Wednesday. Is it? No. Yes, Wednesday. I'm losing track of days. Happy Hump Day. October 2nd. USD at 8:15. We had non-farm employment change. Let's see what the news was. Private sector employment increased. Increased by 143,000 jobs in September. Annual pay was up 4.7%. Sounds like a good report. Good morning, Rao. And let's see if there's anything else coming up this afternoon. Let's keep an eye on this other one here. This one looked like it did well this morning. It's up $20 now. Let's look at our 2-minute on the NASDAQ. Boy, that's a nice entry right there. Here we go to the short side on the NQ. This is the one that I'm thinking of putting on all of my accounts, all my other accounts. I just wanted things to settle down, the opening bell, and kind of let the market find a direction. Got a bullish engulfing candle. It kind of spooked the strategy, closed the position. Let's go back to Forex Factory. Wednesday, October 2nd. We got a couple yellow folders. FOMC. A couple of members are speaking at 9 a.m. That passed. And then at 10:05, Another FOMC. 10:30 we have crude inventory. Well, it looks like FOMC, every single one of their members has something to say today. So they'll be whispering in the markets here all day long today. So crude inventory, that short position would have been a beauty. YM's making a big bounce now. Usually when we get a big move down at the open, then a big move up, it's going to be a nice trading day. We'll see. We're giving the ES a lot of room on this trade. A lot of room. Sometimes that ES can throw some big wicks. And we're going to let that one play out. 10:30 crude inventory. Row's up 3,200. There goes the NQ scalper. Yesterday, that one scored nicely. Let's keep an eye on our 30 range NASDAQ. We've got really nice market structure for a short move here. Here we go. Here we go. Giving it some nice room here. Let it mature. Some big move here. We break through this area of resistance, this support. We got some running room. Here we go. It's going to test it. My stop just popped down and locked in some profits. And boom. It tried to break it, didn't it? Still pushing. Here we go. Looks like it broke it. We got 3/4 of the candle body through that pivot. So that's support. Now is resistance. Broke right through the resistance. Bouncing off the 15. Push down. Tempted to take profits on this trade. I think what I'll do though is just bring my stop way down. Now that I'm this much ahead. Squeeze it a little bit instead of closing it. I went ahead and closed it at 712. Probably a bad idea, but I'm happy with 700. So we got a beautiful trade short on the ES. I'm going to give it room and let it play out the way it's supposed to. That's my profit goal. Ooh, look at this. That EF, wow, I think it's already up $2,100. So the ES30 range, if you're a member, check out our Discord chat, that collaboration channel. The template is in the chat. It's up $17,000 plus today is up another 2,000. So it's right about $20,000 trading just one contract. Trading one contract on the E-mini, close to $20,000 in profits in less than 2 weeks. Great job, Marcy. I know. It is amazing, Jeff. I've never seen a strategy do that in such little amount of time, trading one contract. It's just remarkable. I saw the P&L. I'll show it to you. The P&L that he posted yesterday. I couldn't wait to wake up this morning and put it on my Apex account. And Robert, let me tell you, Robert is a straight shooter. Some people you question, is it real or not? But with Robert, I don't even question it. I know that it's real. Man, this is a beautiful short move on this NASDAQ. I'm kicking myself for not being in it. I think I've seen enough. I'm going to go to this 30 range on the NASDAQ on my other accounts. The 700, I got 712 in one. I'm going to hang on to that. I closed it early. It's up almost 1,000 now. Okay, Smart Stop is up 415. Great job, Rao. Caught that move down. ABC Smart Stop 2. Good volume. Good volume on the NQ and ES. And ES is, man, flying. 6,000 contracts a minute. NASDAQ about 2,000. So we got really good volume. We're in a compression zone here with a lot of selling pressure trying to get through that area of support. When it goes, man, it's going to fire off, I think. But let's just see what happens. Setting up for a haymaker entry. Got a retracement back to the 50 and a continuation down into the direction of the trend is our haymaker entry. This RSI line would need to come above this green area and then back down. Could get a little bit of a retracement. NQ scalper. Let's check out the NQ scalper. Steve gave us the NQ scalper. Market's bouncing after that big move down. Both the ES and the NQ are retracing back to the 50. Now it just went long. First target's 25. Bam, got it. Now we're going to trail it by 50 to the moon, hopefully. And away we go. And away we go. Whoa, holy moly. That is a monster. Absolute monster. Woo! What a trade. Wow. That strategy got beat up in the pre-market. But it's well on the way back now. Ooh, that stop squeezed tight, didn't it? I'm going to have to check the ATM on this. That stop got squeezed way too tight. Huh. There it goes again. My daughter's calling my name. Hi, Dad. Come on, push up. This could be another push up to the long side. Got our background bias. The gear is pinned. My RSI line is pinned. Looking for another leg up. Oh, that ES trade came all the way back. Man, we got to manage that position better. I'm referring to this trade here. I'm glad I closed it at 700. Stevens up 415. Curious what Stevens doing today. Not on my leaderboard. This is the leaderboard. We got the ABC Smart Stop, which is a very aggressive strategy. It takes all three of our triggers. The ES30 is up 1330. ES 5 minute is up 500. Signal B bot, which is running on a 15 range, is up 400. And the cash cow on the Russell is up 145. I'm leaning towards the 30 range ABC Smart Stop. It's at the top of my leaderboard, and yesterday we had some good luck with it. The NQ scalper uses 2 contracts, so there's a lot more risk associated with that strategy. I know, Rao. That's what's got me a little hesitant right now. I think this is just a pullback to support, and we might get another big short roll. But you never know. My opinion is worthless. Let's go back to that ABC Smart Stop 2. Keep an eye on it. This one's up 15.20. I might have reached my profit limit. Yeah, it hit our target. So I'm going to have to reset that account because we want it to keep trading. I want it to keep trading because I want to copy it. So I'm going to go to my strategies and just reset it by disabling it and re-enabling it. We've got some real exciting things. If today's your first day joining us, I just always like to set a little bit of a foundation of what we're doing, just so you have a little bit of an understanding. I'm showcasing the AI Auto Trader, which is a fully automated system that has several very powerful strategies that look at really a wide variety of different instruments. Currently, it's trading all of the futures, index equities, along with crude oil and gold. Speaking of crude oil, with this conflict in the Middle East, crude oil has spiked 5% just the last few days. Now, crude oil has been on the rise, although it appears a little flat right now. Here's our smart stop 2. This is the one that is on my leaderboard. Trying to break through this area of support, of resistance. And if it does, it's got some running room. Problem is on our longer time frame, we're still in a, we're right at the 50. Let's look at our 2-minute. We're still set up for a short on our higher time frame. So there's a little bit of a disparity. We're going long on a 30 range. We're still set up for a short position on the 2-minute. I'd like to have a match. I want my higher time frame to match my 30 range. And we're just not there yet. Absolutely, David. It's important to know that the strategies do not look at your chart or the indicators on your chart. The strategy is a total separate entity. The chart is just for your visual pleasure, your viewing enjoyment. The strategy doesn't even need a chart. You could close all your charts and these strategies are going to do their thing. So you could put on indicators, remove them at your leisure. We just broke through that area of resistance and we're slowly creeping up. We got a bullish candlestick form, a bearish, with that inverted hammer. And now it's bouncing back on us. Almost a doji. Bounced off the 15. So we're getting some buying pressure now. $10.30 where you got the crude oil report. So the main objective of the AI auto trader is to follow along in the trend that large institutions are creating. And as they switch their money from one asset class to the other, we can keep an eye on the most profitable instruments to trade, the ones that'll give us the lowest risk entries. And we can very easily copy our trades if we're a prop trader into our prop accounts, or if you're trading a live account, you can very simply insert your account into the strategy itself. All right, we had a little bit of a fireworks show in the open, but now things have kind of settled down. 10 to 11. I really like that hour, 10 to 11, even 10:30 to 11. YM just took off to the downside. That YM on a Unorenko bar is fun to watch. That 15 range on the signal B, I noticed now 2 mornings in a row, very early. It got from the drone, the bot got from the drone a trading session that's very early. It's like it's 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. I'll show it to you. It's the 15 range Signal B Haymaker bot. And it did this 2 mornings in a row. I'm going back. Now remember, the drone is running in tandem with the bot, and it's telling it what hours of the day it has the most likelihood of getting into profitable trades. So these are bots that dynamically change the parameters based on the data and the condition of the market. Here it is. Today at 7:25, did the same thing yesterday, right around the same exact time. 7:25, jumped in long, took it straight up into this area of resistance, bounced, and it got the exit on the line change. But 2 days in a row, it caught a $500-600 trade between 7 and 7:30. Let's go back to our ABC. That's the one I'm thinking of copying. It's up 1545. Now we're set up on the 2 minute for a long. We just broke through the 50. Getting a big push up now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my leader account. And make it Signal ABC Smart Stop. Now, what's really nice about this system is you always have the ability to adjust where your position of your stop and profit target. If you want to take profits, you could close. If you want to move your stop, so you're always in control of the trades. Let me look at my, oh, we're lagging is the problem. Okay, I see what the problem here is. I'm lagging price just a little bit. Seems to be catching up. Let me see. 58. Yeah, this is going to be a stop out. I can see my bid-ask price. It's going to come down and hit my stop. Having just a little bit of a data issue. Bear with me. Good morning, Stapleton. The 30 range ES? Yes, of course. Let me see if I can work out this. Let me see if I can adjust my data. Just bear with me for just a minute, and I will share it with you. You see on my chart trader, I'm at 199.40. On my chart, I'm at 199.60. So I know I have a problem.
Order submitted.
I'm going to reload my data on the NASDAQ, my historical data. Okay, we're good now. No, no good. When the market is volatile, with Unorenco bars, it's a good idea to go, instead of loading 3 days, just load 1,500 bars. I'm going to just tone things down just a little bit here. Let's go to my 15 range NASDAQ. That 15 range NASDAQ is the culprit. I could see it now. It's that's just too many bars. 3 days is probably about 3 million Unorenkos or 15 range bars. So let's go on the 15 range to 1,500 bars. 10:30 we got the crude inventory report. See, even when it's disconnected, it's still moving. Okay. Maybe when it reconnects. I might need to restart my Ninja. Something's not quite right. When you're not connected and your chart's still moving, you got a problem. Let's see if it pops back to the right one. You think a big reversal's coming, Rao? We got some really exciting stuff going on in the background that we're going to be kicking off here. We got a big meeting today, and we got some really fun stuff to do on YouTube coming up. Some big competitions with big prizes. I mean, big prizes. And it's going to be a lot of fun to be a part of it. I appreciate your patience. I'm just trying to work out a little bit of a data issue I'm having. I had to restart my reconnect, reload the data, and if that doesn't straighten it, what I'll need to do is restart my Ninja. I'm just waiting for it to catch its breath here. It's starting to come back. I see on my other monitor. Okay, perfect. That's where I want to be. Okay, we're back up and running. You can see on my lagometer, I'm right back into my green zone here. So we're good to go. I'm going to go ahead and re-enable this. It's going to be a redo.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, I hear trades firing off. Steven's back up and running. Okay, let the good times roll.
Order submitted.
You know, it's probably not a bad idea, Rao. Looking at the gear oscillator, a short roll now would put us in on the retirement plan.
Order submitted.
We're right up here by looks like the high of the day.
Order submitted.
Okay, let's go back to the 30 range ABC Smart Stop. Let's get that one locked and loaded. I think I already have. Sim Smart Stop 2, 30 range ABC. I apologize for sticking my face into your living room here. I'm trying to get my trade copier set up. Okay, ABC. Smart Stop 2. Oop. Okay, now we're in business. Good volume. Good volume. Yeah, retirement plan. I agree with you, Rao. It's a great strategy. Especially looking at the chart, we're coming right up to that area of resistance. Um, I'm tempted to take your advice on this one. I just popped me into this long trade. Let's see how we make out on this one. Hopefully it doesn't make this short roll right now. Let's see if we can get it to move up a little bit. Nice, nice.
Order submitted. Order submit. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, very nice. So I picked up a really nice winner, and I think I'm just going to leave it at that. You can see on that trade, I was able to pick up between 3 and 350 across all 5 accounts. On the 6th account, I got 712. So I finished the day with 2357. Just really, simply taking the one that's on the leaderboard, the very top one. Waiting for my window. I like to trade between 10 and 10:30. And I picked up a nice winner. It wasn't a grand slam, but, I'm going to consistently try to move the needle each day. And another 2357 over 5 or 6 accounts on Apex. So I'm going to turn my copier off and just showcase this trading system. We got back into one of our most exciting strategies. That's the 30 range on the ES. This is the one that is up huge. And we will go to that retirement plan, Rao, and take it and watch it. Let's see if you're right. 2-minute retirement plan. Hasn't traded yet. Let me check in my strategies. The 2-minute signal A retirement plan. We want the 2-minute signal A. We got the crude inventory report coming up in 9 minutes. Okay, here's the retirement plan. Has a good chance now, Rao. You could have called it right at the perfect time. You can see we're just coming off of this area of resistance, and it looks like it possibly could make a short roll in perfect time for the retirement plan. My 30 range now is pinned. Momentum is pinned to the downside. So obviously that one's going to be reacting a lot faster. It's on a much shorter time frame than a 2-minute.
Order submitted.
Steven. Let's take a look at Steven. Steven's been trading away this morning. It's on an 8U. Let's go to Steven.
Order submitted.
Steven gets
Order
hot.
submitted.
There's no stopping it. Steven just scored a huge winner on that move down. But for the session, it's down 290. And our ES trade is in trouble. The good news is it pulled back right into the VWAP. So we could get a bounce. Could get a bounce here. Off the VWAP. That 30 range ABC is right back in. This is the one that's on our leaderboard. This is the one I just piggybacked. Got some consolidation. Here we go. That's the haymaker entry right there.
Order
Bam.
submitted.
Haymaker's off, I can tell you that. Beautiful entry. Market structure wise, this is what our software wants. This is the bread and butter. Bread and butter entry.
Order submitted.
We got a bullish engulfing candle that took us out of the trade. But that was the entry that we really wait for.
Order
Where that
submitted.
cross came out. We didn't get any follow through. But sometimes perfect signals fail. It's just part of trading.
Order
Okay, we got
submitted.
crude inventory 5 minutes. 5 minutes till crude. The crude 1-day pass. My goodness gracious. Let me get up my trade performance. Excuse me. In my excitement. Let's see if we can get the ES to bounce off the VWAP. We're right back in on this ABC. The market wants to push up higher. Here we go. That was a that was a hammer right there. It's got some good momentum to the upside. Here we go.
Order submitted.
Little pullback and a burst up. Little pullback, burst up. Throwing some nice hammers. So this strategy tapped us on the shoulder this morning. Said, "Look at me." Nice, Marcy. Okay, let me go back to my questions. I'm really sorry. I kind of got lost in my own head. What size is the stop on the ES? It's too big. We have to manage that trade a little better. Somebody asked me what are the settings for the ES. Let's go back. Let me show you the settings for that ES. What the stop is. It says star next to it. Here. These are the parameters for the star. What I just saw, listen, it's hard to make a change to a strategy when it's up $17,000. I mean, the old saying is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, whatever you do. So I hate to touch anything on it, but the stop strategy, you could see it's a 100 tick profit target and a 100 tick stop loss. So it has a lot of risk. The way we're exiting the trade is on a candlestick pattern of a star formation. Sorry about that. Somebody's messaging on Skype. Now, watching that trade earlier, that went up over $900, only to come all the way back. You know, it would be tempting to maybe once it goes half the distance to lock in some profits. There's a number of different ways we can manage it.
Order submitted.
But for now, I'm just not going to touch it. So that's the strategy. These are the parameters here. If you're a member of ours, it's in the collaboration channel, which is that bottom channel in the Discord chat. You could download the template. It's been corrected. And you can move it over in your documents. NinjaTrader 8. Templates. AI Auto Trader P. Open that folder and paste it there. Does that answer your question, Dr. Jeff? Do you want to see more of the parameters? Rao, my goodness, I'm going to have to sell access to your contact information. Now, Rao's a great trader, very valuable member of our community. And in fact, Rao, we've got some great news for you. We're going to be reaching out to you shortly. Let's see if this trade can make it. Now, I'm very conservative. I want you to know. I don't think it's any surprise watching me, but um, this was the strategy, same strategy that I was copying, and I showed you I made 300 or 400 across all my accounts and stopped. But I could have very easily been in this trade as well if I, was a little more assertive, aggressive. Yes, Marcy, I agree, and Mark does too. Um, and I've got some great news for Rao. Actually, Mark Miller, on behalf of Mark Miller, we have some great news. Okay, we're pushing higher. Let's get through this area here. Now our 30 range on the ES bounced off the VWAP and is headed north. We got crude inventory. Crude inventory came out. Let's see what the inventory report was. It didn't really move crude much. Crude spiked 5% in the last week.
Order submitted.
They haven't posted what the inventory report was yet. We're going for the home run grand slam here on this NQ30 range ABC. Currently it's up 2,000. It's in a $870, $830 winner right now. I tell you, we've got the 1-2 punch with this system right now. With this ES and this NQ, the sky's the limit.
Order submitted.
Look at this, unbelievable. Boy, I'm kicking myself for not being more aggressive, and we're in our profit window. So the worst case is going to be about an $800 win, which it was. 28.50 trading one contract. Our ES Rockstar's up 1142.50.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Let's see. Let's keep an eye on Steven. Steven's back in. Steven is our record holder.
Order submitted.
The shorts aren't working today. This morning they did, but not anymore. Now it's got a bullish bias now. I like this entry much better. Let me tell you, if your goal is to make a couple $100 a day, you could piggyback Steven and pick up 200 like a breeze. Look at crude oil. The crude oil one-day pass is in. This strategy just can't lose. It's just amazing. I've been raving about this strategy, and it's back. The ODP on crude. Here we go. This strategy has just under, I don't want to jinx it, just under 80% win rate. We need it to get into our profit window. Just a little bit closer. Here we go. Push on down. This is a red hot strategy.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Here we go. Push it down. Let's go, crude. There we go. Get in our window.
Order submitted.
Get in our profit window.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
YM's in long. NASDAQ long. Crude short. Crude's right.
Order
Oh,
submitted.
bam! Nailed it. Wait till I show you the numbers on this strategy. That crude one-day pass, let me tell you something. Where's my performance? Let's go from 9/1, September 1st,
Order submitted.
October 2nd. Let's take a look at these crude oil, this one-day pass for prop traders. I was talking to Tina. Tina's one of our members yesterday, and she asked me, she said, what do you think? Should I, do a more conservative approach to pass the evaluations? Or should I do the one-day pass? I said, well, what I would do is I would put one of them on crude oil's one-day pass and then maybe do another one more conservative. Because the crude oil just can't lose. It can lose. I'm saying that,
Order
I'm not
submitted.
being, I'm exaggerating, obviously. Okay, it's the CL10 range signal A one-day pass. Okay, combined, look at this. Combined, the CL one-day pass. Look at the numbers on this. This is almost hard to believe. Is up $14,817. Only took $2,000 in losing trades. The max drawdown is 1,300. It's winning 80% of the trades. 25 trades.
Submitted.
80% win rate. For me not to trade this, I've been, telling people about it and telling people about it.
Order submitted.
I said it's crude inventory report day 10 times, and I didn't trade it.
Order submitted.
The ODP did it again. YM, the ODP's in. Let's go to our YM ODP. That's another hot one. Let me tell you. We have these ODPs time optimized now. For you signal C.
Order submitted.
I am for you. Oh, man, it's got to get through a wall. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I would close that right there. It's got to get through some serious upside resistance. There's a beautiful entry, though. We've got, what I was about to say was we have these one-day passes now, leveraging our AI technology. And it's only going to trade over the course of the last month when it wins the highest percentage winning rate. For that half hour or 1 hour out of the day, that's the only time it's going to take a trade. And let me tell you that our one-day passes have just been crushing it. We've got at least 3 of them over 50%. This one's got some serious headwinds to contend with. It is trying to push through, but man, it's got a real uphill battle here. Stevens up 220. Let's take a look at the YM one-day pass out of curiosity. That crude oil has just got me amazed. Here's the YM. Let me also include this one. Not nearly as good as crude. Over the course of the last 30 days, looks like it's trying to push up. Get in our profit window. This one's at a 43% win rate. Steven taking a short roll. We're in a real bullish market right now. The short entries are scaring me.
Order submitted.
We'll get Steven go.
Order submitted.
Okay, let's go to the what have you done for me latelys. Let's look at this week. Steven's back in. Steven pulled its way back to 325. Let's see if we can get into any more trades on this smart stop too. Make sure we didn't hit our profit goal. Nope. Okay, great. I already reset it once. Our profit goal on this one is 1500. It hit it once and we reset it. YM is pushing up. YM's giving it a real run. We're almost in the profit window on the YM. And if it makes it, man, it really fought its way through. Let's go to our Mac truck strategy. The Mac truck is trading a 20 Unirenko. Down big today. Let's see what the bot did. That's the drone. Tells the bot the better times to trade. And the bot is down 300 with the time optimization. So very much still in the game. The drone is running like a, we like to say a drunken sailor, but it's, just running through the whole session. And it's trying to get a big picture of the market conditions, the range of the market, when it's the most profitable, what hours of the day. And now what we're doing is we're running these ABC strategies. What that means is it's taking 3 different triggers for the entries. And with this machine learning, it's going to learn not only when are the trades happening, but which trigger is the most successful during those times. Is it the A entry, the B entry, the C entry? We're even adding a 4th one. And that machine learning technology is going to let us know, man, we should have got into that profit window. There's no profit window. I'm looking at the YM. It's going to let us know the best of the best. That's all we want to trade. We kind of got it from David Wise. His motto is trade the best and skip the rest. Why, we should be in our profit window on this YM. Oh, it hit it. Bam. It broke right through that heavy area. And man, it popped. It broke through there and popped to the upside. And boom, there we go. ES is flying. The NASDAQ is flying. The YM is flying.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Look at the ES30.
Order submitted.
Huge day today.
Order submitted.
I'm still looking for the crude inventory news. Here it is. It rose 3.9 million barrels last week. So the inventory, an increase in inventory, you would think would drive the prices down lower. If there's excess inventory,
Order submitted.
in excess of supply, so they're bringing the price of crude down. After it spiked 5% in the last week, we're seeing the price of oil really at its lowest over the last 4 years.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
They're producing a lot less, but the demand's going up. Hmm. Okay. Steven's back in.
Order submitted.
Bam. Man, this thing is just
Order submitted.
running like crazy. Look at that volume spike. Huge spike in volume. It must be the Feds. The Feds, the FOMC is talking,
Order submitted.
and it's a very news-driven market. Great for trading. Not much follow through the downside. It looks like it's getting ready to bounce again. Here goes our haymaker. That's our haymaker signal. That cross you see. My RSI line
Order
broke
submitted.
down below the 80% line, and we are short the haymaker. This is a beautiful entry, another one. Everything is in alignment here. Here
Order
we go. Our
submitted.
stops at break even.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Oh, excuse me. It's at plus 50. So we made 250 on the trade.
Order submitted.
Great job, Marcy. Excuse me for just a moment. I'm just going to run to the restroom. Excuse me for a moment.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Marcy is really a tremendous success story. Um, Started about 3 or 4 months ago with really absolutely no experience and with futures trading, and she is extremely consistent, very profitable. Has 15 funded accounts. Okay, let's check out Steven and see what he's doing. Let's go back to our 8U. Steven's long. Bit of a risky entry.
Order submitted.
There it goes. In a volatile market, Steven does extremely well. When there's big moves up and down, it's a great strategy to piggyback and pick up some nice profits.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
We're going to go a few more minutes. Our haymaker's in. Long. Just going to go up and retest this area of resistance. Let's see if we can break through.
Order submitted.
Break through. Let's go. All the way. Haymakers in this one as well. Retest it. Let's go. Wait for the break. Nope. Is it going to have the mustard? It's going to retest it. We get the break on this. This could have legs. Here we go. 3/4 of the candle body. We need it to break through. Now we're broke it.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
There we go. Big push up.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
There goes Steven. Let's go all the way, Steven. All the way. Well, it broke that area of resistance and flew, didn't it? Get in the window now. Get in that window. Come on. Crude is dropping like it's hot. Woo.
Order submitted.
Let me tell you something. We've really got an extremely powerful portfolio between crude oil, gold. I'm sorry, crude oil, the E-mini, the Nasdaq. We've got 3 instruments that have just been crushing it lately.
Order submitted.
See if we're in a short position on crude. Nope. The Mack truck is in though. Oh, get in the window. There is no window. Hit it. Come on. Just kissed the stop. Just kissed our profit target. Excuse me. Boom. And bam. Stevens up 26.30 from deep in the red all the way back.
Order submitted.
What a day for Steven. Holy smokes. Look at that. Look at these trades that this strategy took
Order
just in the last hour. Just incredible. Took the long, bam, all the way up. Short, all the way down. Took a long, took a small loser, then a long for a nice profit, another long for a full winner. Brought it up to $2,630. Incredible. The haymaker must have caught that as well. Let's see where our haymaker's at. The haymaker signal B is at 500. The haymaker signal A is at 500. I know the haymaker caught that same move that Steven was in. We've got our ES 5 minute. The drone is up 500. The 30 range signal A drone 755. ES 30 range is still working. And then our 1 day passes, the 30 range 1 day pass, the YM 1 day pass, the crude oil 1 day pass. Bam. Prop trading templates on fire. huge day. Another huge day. After yesterday, followed it up with another
Order submitted.
crushing day. How I did personally, I'm very conservative. I made $300 or $400 across 6 accounts. Total, I'm up 23.57. And believe me, I am not taking another trade. Very happy. But looking at the capability of this system and where I could have been, it's so let's go back to the Mack truck because I think I saw it was in a trade. No, that's the drone. Our bot is still down 300. So really a great day trading. Tomorrow, Thursday, hopefully we can come back tomorrow and make it 3 in a row. 3 green days in a row. That's the goal. I'd love to stick around and let this ES trade mature, but that might be midnight tonight. All right, I want to thank everybody again for joining me. If you liked the video, please do us a favor and give us a like on the YouTube. It helps us gain a little traction. And God willing, we're going to do it again tomorrow. Same time, same channel. I hope you'll join me. I hope everybody has a blessed rest of their day. We're getting another haymaker signal. Let's see if we jump in on the haymaker.
Order submitted.
Bam, I heard a trigger. Let's check out the haymaker. 30 range. Signal A, haymaker. We are in. Last trade of the day. Let's see if we can make it count. We got some upside resistance. This is our haymaker strategy. Runs on the 30 range. Has a huge risk to reward ratio. Leaned heavily in our favor. These long moves on the NASDAQ have been the bread and butter today. Early at the first half hour of the market, they gave us the old head fake. Only to watch these big moves to the upside. Okay, it took a smart stop and it's up $700. So the haymaker has really been one of our most powerful, consistent strategies. Up 700 for the day. Not a shabby day for the haymaker. So I want to thank you once again. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. We'll be back tomorrow, God willing, and we'll try to do it again. Have a great day, everybody. So long.